Hey, what's up everybody? This is Meep from Equals D Gaming, here to do a short commentary for the Make Yourself Heard contest on Garena. So what this game is a game that I played a few days ago. It's a pretty long game actually. It lasted to 53 minutes. Everything is in late game phase. Everyone's in like 5 or 6 items, almost full stacks. It's gonna be quite intense. So far what's been happening is that the enemy team has been winning in most of the team fights, whereas we've been able to cap some of the inhibitors. So I guess right now it's friendlies at an advantage in base advantage, and the enemies have the advantage in team fights. So what we have here now is that the friendlies are at the top lane trying to push down and get that top turret, but looks like defense has come quite soon and it's no chance for them to go in right now. Let's see the composition right here. We have Olaf, Cassiopeia, Graves, Skarner, and Lulu up against Ashe, Soraka, Veigar, Shyvana, and Wukong. Just a little update. Team fights have been going somewhat like this. The enemy team has a very strong team fight component because of their chain CCs. So what normally happens is the Ashe arrow will come in first and strike whoever is unlucky enough to get hit by it, which is followed up shortly by a Veigar Event Horizon, and not long after that an Wukong Cyclone, which is just devastating for whoever gets hit if they're not tanky enough to get taken out within seconds. And plus point, Veigar is like hitting really harder than the kitchen sink actually. He's taking out Cassiopeia in less than a second with his standard Primordial Burst, Dark Matter, and Baleful Strike component. Yeah, that's just nasty. It takes out so fast. There's no chance for her even pop out ulti. So I think Cassiopeia will be upping a Zhonya's Hourglass to try and counter all of that. But as what I've seen so far, does she have it yet? Yes, she doesn't have it yet, but it doesn't really help in the later part of the game. So Graves does have his GA to help with the instant burst. It'll be good though. But what we don't see is an Infinity Age. Oh, this is good. The phone just came in. It appears like the pizza delivery guy has just come. This will be good. I'm gonna get some pepperoni and some, I think, ikan bilis pizza. I don't know if you guys have tried it before. So anyway, back to the game. What we have is a small skirmish at mid. It looks like it's gonna be quite stale so far, though. But Ashe going quite boldly in front. Is that wise? Soraka though trying to silence Olaf to prevent him from throwing his axes down. It's gonna be quite like here, there, back and forth. Let's talk about Lulu for example. I like Lulu as a support now that she's been just released. People often underestimate the capabilities of her saving power because her ulti just heals a huge chunk of HP. When I say heal, I mean, oh wait a minute, the event horizon does go down, followed by an Ashe arrow plus the cyclone. Graves can hit really badly, but then again, like I said before, Lulu does save Graves with her ultimate and heal. Olaf rushes in, applies the pressure on the Veigar, manages to push him back but dies in the process. Luckily Skarner and the rest of the team is alive long enough because of the pressure applied by Olaf, and they can move in and take him out. So what we have now is a 1-for-2 exchange. Olaf for an Ashe and a Veigar. What's great here is that now the 2 damages have been taken out from the enemy team, allowing the friendlies to do whatever they want because Lulu can just support while the damages do all the damage on the turrets. But oh what, Graves is gonna get caught off by the Shyvana. Is he safe? Luckily he flashes over the wall. Wow, Cassiopeia just pushing them back with that twin bite poison combo. Shyvana not happy, wants to go back in, but goes back out again. She can't make up her mind. She's indecisive. She can't decide, but then again she flies back in. What's the meaning of this, Shyvana? You're all alone. Soraka is the only one there to heal you. Wukong has just backed down and left you alone. Poor Shyvana. All she could do is just prolong the life of the inhibitor for another 10 or so seconds. But now the friendlies are back again and taking down the rest of the inhibitors. As you can see, desecrating the whole base. Wow. I think I smell super minions here. It's gonna be a full 3 inhibitor collapse for the enemy team. Oh wow. But then again, is this safe? Is this wise? Because Veigar is up. The event horizon will be going down soon. I just see it coming. There we go. Ashe arrow comes down. It's gonna be comboed shortly after. But it's not because the Cassiopeia stun does get away, but they're not backing off. Why are they greedy for a fight? They know they're not gonna win. They don't have an Olaf to push back the Veigar, and so the Cassiopeia does get taken out very quickly. Graves' GA does proc off, but he's still gonna die really quick. And wow, it's gonna be 3 for none But then again, look at this. All inhibitors have been destroyed, and the creeps are pushing in really fast. Olaf just respawned though, not gonna be able to make it in the nick of time. So what he's gonna do is just take out every resource that he can. So let's go back to what I was talking about previously. Lulu as a new support champ. I really like Lulu as a support champ because a lot of people often underestimate her capabilities of healing up, even though she does not technically heal up. Because of her ultimate. Her ultimate wild growth provides a huge chunk of maximum health to the target that she applies it on. So what this does is, instead of being mitigated by grievous wounds from Ignite or MF's Imperial shots, it will still go through and give a good chunk of flat HP to the target. So the knockback is also especially good to peel off any of those pesky bruises there on your carries. I guess it could work in two ways, because the knockback is good to save carries, but the slow component is good to put on your bruisers, so you can make a good team fight. So, well, if you look at the items here, we can see Olaf stacking a huge chunk of HP, 4.3k HP, with a Force of Nature and an Art Mask. That's going to give a good burst of AD and HP regen to the Olaf, along with his Warmogs. I'm guessing maybe about 130, 120 HP per 5 here. He may not be able to soak up that much damage because of resistances alone, along with the fact that Vega does have his Void Staff, and Deathfire Grasp will cut through his entire pool, but that huge amount of HP will still be able to let him sustain a full combo and apply pressure long enough for his teammates to survive. So the Vega has to make a choice, you know, kill off the Olaf, or kill off more priority targets like Cassiopeia or Graves. So as you can see here, the friendlies are messing around. What is Olaf trying to do? Standing by the front gate. Is he trying to invite the president in or something? I don't know. Skarner also. They're all just playing around. There are no objectives to be taken. And I'm pretty sure Barons will be coming up soon, because they last took it at about 38 minutes or 43 minutes, I'm not sure. There is really no real objective for them to stay here, and yeah, it's smart enough to do that. They are picking back off, guys. I don't want you guys to be here. This is not smart. But again, I'm gonna eat my words, because they are going back in again, split pushing for nothing at all. I guess they just want to apply pressure and try for the win, maybe for an ace here, but it's not wise because the team fight advantage is that much better. Vega will be going in to try and apply the stun on the Cassiopeia. Wow, the arrow goes down the Graves, who's very out of position. Cassiopeia taken out instantly. Wukong and the Shyvana taking out the Graves too. All that's left is the poor Olaf and Skarner. With the Lulu, nothing's good gonna come out of this. All they have is HP and tankiness with no amount of damage to deal. The Soraka is just like, go guys, bitch, you can do whatever you want to do to my carries. I'm just gonna heal them out while you guys slowly get whirled away by the damage that we can provide. And look, it's gonna be an 8, but what's this? Surprise butt sacks! Towers have gone down at the top Nexus turret because of the huge amount of pressure applied by the super minions, and looks like another one will be going down soon. This is gonna be bad for them. It's gonna make sure that the enemies are not able to leave their base to do anything. For example, catching dragons or taking barons. But what do we have here? Wukong does want to try his luck and run past the creeps to take out whatever he can in the base before any of the friendly spawn. Cassiopeia in 20 seconds though, is there anything much he can do? I'm guessing that the only thing he can do right here would be to take out the inhibitor. As you can see, poor Soraka left alone with a shitty 94 AP. There's nothing she can do against all these minions. She will lose. There's no way she can protect them, so Vega has to come back. But what are Ashe and Shyvana doing? I don't know. Maybe if they went in with the Wukong, they could have done more damage and maybe took out another Nexus turret. But wow, what poor planning by the enemy team here. Vega alone has to protect everything. I'm not sure because I can't see the HP of the Nexus turret, but Law Replay, that's the restrictions that Law Replay does give to me. But I'm guessing it's down to maybe about 2/3 or maybe half HP, because that was a good amount of time that the friendly minions had to hit on the Nexus. So what we do have here are pings going down on Baron. So Cassiopeia and Grace taking their time, waltzing over. They know, you know, enemies aren't gonna come near. Minions are gonna do all the work fast. You know, it's gonna be a free Barons, and that would be good. What does Barons provide? Just a quick recap for whoever who is a new player here. Barons buff provides a good amount of AP, a good amount of AD, and decent health regen to whoever has it. What this means for the friendlies is more damage, obviously, and a small survivability chance. For example, they get cut down to that maybe 200, 300 HP and they're trying to run away. That regeneration will kick in and help them survive. Alright, it's good against damage over time players, but I am not too sure about Vega once again. You know, Vega with that insane burst. So inhibitors do come up for the enemy team, but with this Baron buffs, I'm pretty sure the friendlies are confident they can take down all of the inhibitors, and a team fight might not be that difficult to win right now. So Olaf, Skarner, actually no, the full team except for Graves is beating down on the mid inhibitor, and it does go down. Oh, what are they going to try for a split? No, they're all going to slowly move down the game for the bottom inhibitor. Graves, you are out of position. You should move there soon. Are you trying to have a deja vu experience of what happened just now? Wukong is going for a Renduis. They are making a mistake. The enemy try and go in for the hard, the tanky people first. Is this wise? Wow, the Vega out stun does come down, catching the Cassiopeia. Luckily, does not go on for more because Olaf pushes them back. Ashe is going really low. What good job by the Olaf and the Skarner. Cassiopeia, wow, and Graves dishing out good amounts of damage, taking out the GA from the Wukong. Shyvana really low. Is this gonna be is this gonna be it for the enemy team? Because Vega does get taken out, and the inhibitor is down. Wukong at a dangerously low amounts of HP, and the Nexus Tower will be going down because Olaf and the Graves do hit it really quickly. And GG, well played. This is Meep from =D Gaming, and thank you for watching my clip. I really enjoyed casting this for you guys. Signing off.